Barack Obama got in this. Now, Barack, of course, was Joe Biden's boss for 8 years, obviously did not do a very good job at anything, because if he did, then Joe Biden wouldn't have to be president right now, and Donald Trump would have never been president, but a lot of people were pissed after 8 years of Obama. But Obama did, I mean, I'm going to show you this Twitter thread, the worst sort of making everything political. And really read this. Does this strike you as a good man who is trying to heal what's going on in this country, heal the thing that we're all feeling? Or is this someone who purely wants political power? It's disgusting, actually. Here's Obama. As we grieve the children of Uvalde today, we should take time to recognize that 2 years have passed since the murder of George Floyd under the knee of a police officer. His killing stays with us all to this day, especially those who loved him. In the aftermath of his murder, a new generation of activists rose up to channel their anguish into organized action, launching a movement to raise awareness of systemic racism and the need for criminal justice and police reform. Then he continued, inspired by these young leaders, MBK Alliance launched a reimagining policing pledge for mayors and cities ready to take action. If you're wondering how you can help to make things a little better today, here are some ways to get involved. I mean, this is absolutely incredible what he did there. First off, this shooting has absolutely nothing to do with George Floyd. But Obama combined, he's a politician more than anything else. We thought he was hope and change, and he turned out to be something very, very different. He is nothing other than a paper bag politician who is taking the murder of 19 dead kids to somehow try to combine it into something that has to do with George Floyd. And of course, he says systemic racism, and systemic racism is a phrase much like common sense gun laws, which just sort of means nothing. No one denies that there is racism, but there are no racist laws in the United States. Also, he forgets, he talks about the 2 years of protests and things that we had. Yeah, that's right. There were an awful lot of, you guys remember them when we lived in LA, the destruction that was everywhere, all the destroyed stores, all the signs that were put up on all the stores that said, I'm for BLM and peace and tolerance. And they put those signs up so that their stores wouldn't be destroyed by the peaceful, tolerant people. And then they still burned them down anyway and broke all their windows and the rest of it. So Obama, man, the greatest shyster of all time, perhaps, hope and change. Was this the hope and change? You now combine the murder, these kids are not even buried yet, you freak. And you dare combine this basically with BLM and Antifa, who gave us 2 years of mass violence. 2 years of mass violence, like vile, absolutely vile. Then there was another one. This one, man, you know what, by tomorrow, we're getting back to some funny stuff, okay? That's my commitment to you guys. But we have to do this. When we have to do it, we have to do it to make some sense of the world. Here's a tweet by a guy by the name of Rick Lewis, and he found one of the fathers who was mourning his child, okay? This guy, the picture that you're seeing there, I don't even care about who this Rick Lewis person is, doesn't matter. But the person you're seeing there is a father who just lost one of his children. This blue check, sorry, he's not blue check, he's got a blue heart. But this person on Twitter found this guy's who just lost his kid, found some of his previous social media posts and found out that he was for the Second Amendment. And he was for Kyle Rittenhouse. And he went after him. He said the father of one of the victims from the Texas shooting was pro-gun and literally championing Kyle Rittenhouse on Facebook. And then of course, it's like, man, the guy's child just died. That tweet went very viral, so I'm not even making it about this random person on Twitter. It's because they find anything to make it political. It's theater. It is theater. Instead of offering a little bit of sympathy for someone whose child just died, I cannot imagine anything worse in the human experience. It's, he's for guns. And what that is a difference of political opinion. The father believes that you should be able to defend yourself. I suspect he still does right now, and I would suspect, I don't even want to talk about it, but I would suspect that he probably feels if the school had done a better job defending itself that this would have never happened. But now is not the time to discuss that.